And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto you the judgment of the great whore, who sits upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Who is this great whore who sits upon many waters? In the first place, the term many waters speaks of vast numbers of people. The great whore, which is given name by the Holy Spirit, pertains to every false religion which has ever existed, irrespective as to what it is. It is that which has been devised by men as a substitute for Jesus Christ and Him crucified. God's way is Christ and Him crucified, and that alone. The many waters are symbolic of many people and pertain to the bondage in which religion places people. In fact, all religion, in one way or another, is filled with superstition. As a result, it always places hardship on people and provides absolutely nothing for them spiritually. So when the Holy Spirit tagged religion as the great whore, there could be no more perfect description of such. Religion, it might be said, sells itself to the highest bidder. Down through the many centuries, even millennia of the past ages, kings and leaders of nations have either developed a state church or they have given over their nation in its entirety to various gods, so-called. Something which was prevalent in Bible times. In fact, during Old Testament times, Israel was the only monotheistic nation in the world that is worshipers of one God, who is Jehovah, while all the other nations of the world were polytheistic, worshipers of many gods. Submission to these various heathenistic gods involved everything from human sacrifice to temple prostitution. In the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church, which literally was the state church in many countries, forced individuals upon pain of death to work for little or nothing in building their giant cathedrals. Many people were used as virtual slaves. So when the Holy Spirit labeled these various religious systems as the great whore, as it was and is an apt description. Another example is the religion of Islam. Nations which were ruled by Islam are some of the most poverty-stricken in the world. There are approximately 300 million Arabs in the Middle East in the Nation of Islam, which make up that religion. But the gross national product of all of these nations combined at the time of the writing of this devotional was only 60 billion, which is less than the one nation of Spain. While a few of the Arabs were obscenely rich, the rest are in dire poverty and also have very few freedoms, and all because of the religion of Islam. Most of the people of that religion live in a form of virtual slavery. A further example is India. The people from India are exceptionally bright, having the ability to do just about anything they so desire as far as technology. However, the nation is kept down because of the religion of Hinduism. The people worship rats, snakes, and so forth. If the truth be known, the majority of the problems in the world are caused by superstitious religion, which is, of course, of Satan. Once again, the appellative of the great whore is apt. It is personally thought that it would be proper to refer to much of what passes for Christianity as part of the great whore. To be blunt, if it's not the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is Christ and Him crucified, then in some way or another it is a spurious gospel and should be labeled exactly as all the other religions. Christianity without Christ and Him crucified is reduced to mere philosophy. As such, it falls into the same category as all the others, the great whore.